Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Workman, and look, one thing that I'm always trying to preach is that scoring is not the only way to have an impact on the game. And even if you're the best scorer in the world, you know you can go out there and put up an efficient 40 and still end up losing. And I'm speaking from experience, because y'all know I've put up games up here where I dropped 50 points, still ended up taking the L. And that's because the reality is it takes more than just scoring to win games. And I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Everybody can't be Kobe on a team. Everybody has to fill a role. So yes, of course, you need some scorers, but then again, you need guys who are going to get boards. You need defenders, get stops. And as much as I love scoring, when you truly understand the game, you understand how impactful and how important all these other things outside of scoring are. And it's really the dirty work or things that often go unpraised, such as, you know, spacing the floor properly or rim protection, crashing the boards, offensive, defensive boards, like all of that shit matters. And y'all know me, for the most part, when I'm making my builds, they're mainly playmaking shot creators, so they're not really capable of doing those other things. So with this build, my main goal was to create something that I could use to contribute in other ways other than just scoring or passing, playmaking, dribbling, but still being able to get into that bag if called for or when it's called for. And I've been hooping on this build out there in a random rec for the past couple of weeks, and I think I found a real do-it-all type of gem with this one, man. So look, I'm gonna get into the builder and break it all down for y'all. Then of course, I'm gonna give y'all all the SIGs and the jump shots that I'm running. So I decided to go with a power forward on this build, 6'7", 269 on the weight, and a 7-foot wingspan. Now, when it comes to the finishing on the build, we're going to be sacrificing a little bit as far as the builder goes, but as far as my own play style, y'all know I'm not really too big on dunking the ball or anything like that. So for this build, I didn't really care about finishing. I said, you know what? It's not really going to bother my effectiveness out there if I can't dunk, or if I can dunk or lay the ball up or whatever, because this is really a stretch power forward anyway, so I'm mainly going to be shooting, spacing the floor out. So my mindset was, as long as I can make them when I'm open, or, you know, if I cut back door or something like that, then I'm good to go. And so far, honestly, I have no complaints. I get dunks more often than I thought I would. The layups are solid too, but it's all about taking good attempts. As long as you take good attempts, you have nothing to worry about. Now for the shooting on the build, y'all know we're not playing no games with it. We're gonna max out the midi at a 91, max out the 3-ball at an 83, and look, I was shooting well on this build before the patch, but after they patched the shooting and made the game way easier, bro, I'm shooting whatever I feel like shooting on this bitch. And this build is a stretch, but it's not just a catch and shoot, spot up type of player. As y'all can see, I can put the ball on the floor, get to my own shot create, step backs, pull-ups, all that. And the versatility is really what I love about this build. And y'all can see we get set shot and shifty shooter on goal, so whatever the game calls for, we can give it to him. If we need a spot up, we can do that. If we need to get busy on our own, we can do that as well. But look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I made one mistake when it comes to the shooting on this build, and y'all ain't gonna believe it, but it's the free throw.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
And I know y'all probably like, what are you talking about, bro? You got an 80 free throw, that's good enough. But y'all know me, I usually go for the 90 and higher. But on this build, I said, you know what? Let me just settle for the 80. I mean, it's a free throw, it's easy work. I ain't got nothing to worry about. The other day, I was on the line, bro. I got fouled on a 3-point shot to tie the game up. My nigga, I'm telling you, it did not matter how I timed the shot. They was not giving me a green, bro. The first two was like 83% or something like that. And I think the last one was somewhere in the 80s as well, but they made me wide it missed, and that was the ball game. So after that, I said, yo, look, I'm not going no lower than 90, bro. I'm sticking to my guns, because it's situations like those to begin with why I always put a high free throw on my builds, bro. I'm not trying to be that guy missing clutch free throws at the line, bro. Like, that's terrible. So if y'all can find a way to finesse the 90 free throw when you're making this build, if you make this build, please do it, bro. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. Now, like I told y'all before, it doesn't matter what position I'm playing or what kind of build I'm on, I gotta be able to pass the ball. and I gotta be able to put it on the floor to set my teammates up or set up my own shot as well. So we're gonna rock with the 85 pass accuracy, 77 ball handle, and of course we gotta get that 75 speed with ball for the silver lightning launch. And this build is 6'7", 269, and it moves really nicely out there. I can't complain. Now when I get my cap breakers, I might put a couple into the ball handle just so I can get some more SIGs with the 80 or the 81, because if I go 81, I can also get silver handles for days. So it's really going to be a toss-up between the ball handle or the pass accuracy, because on this build, I don't think putting that +5 anywhere else will really make that much of a difference as far as badges or animations. But even if you don't want to use your +5 on playmaking, you'll still be fine as it is. Now with this build right here, man, I wanted to create a stretch big that could also rebound the ball, because y'all know I dropped a 7-footer, but the only thing about that build, it only gets silver rebound chases, so it's not the best rebounder. And as good as that build is offensively, at times, if you can't get a board, bro, it just hurts your team, and it's annoying to deal with. So with this build, man, I wanted to make sure I would be an elite rebounder, be able to help on the boards, help my big out, get second chances for my team, and not only help on the boards, but also help protect the rim, guard the pick and roll. All of that shit was important to me. So with that 92 defensive rebound, we get gold rebound chaser, but y'all know I max +1 it, so I get Hall of Fame. And paired with that 80 vertical, I definitely be horsing out there, bro. I'm done getting horsed. I'm doing the horsing now. And like I said, if we got to step out on the pick and rolls, I got the 85 perimeter, so I should be able to get some decent contests, hang with the guards a little bit. And then the steal is high enough to play some lanes, get some occasional plucks. But what really surprised me about this build is how good it is at getting blocks. And y'all see I went with the 78 block, 80 vertical. And yeah, I figured I'd get some blocks, but it's way more effective than I imagined. And I've been having so much fun sending shots back on this build. I done went in the builder and made a 99 block small forward, and I got a feeling it's gonna be a demon, so stay tuned for that. But this build is also strong as hell at 6'7" with a 91 strength, and that gets us gold movable enforcers. Y'all can see you get bumpy on defense, but it also gets you gold brick wall. So on top of everything else that you can do, you're also an elite screen setter. So like I said, man, this build is super versatile, and that's what makes it a ton of fun to use out there. Now, when you go through with the build, you're going to get shades of Draymond Green, Andre Kirilenko, Tari Eason, and the build is going to be called a two-way skilled stretch. Now, as far as the SIGs, these are what I'm running as of right now, but like I said, y'all know I'm always experimenting and switching them around. So once I get that +5 and I get the 80 ball handle and, you know, get some more SIGs, I'll post an update and let y'all know what I'm running then. But as always, man, I appreciate all the support. Let me know what y'all think about the build in the comments. And if you ain't following me on Twitter, be sure to give me a follow over there at BeLikeDom. And y'all already know what it is, man. Stay up. Catch y'all in the next one.